questions to ask throughout a campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming on even deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch alongs to the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
Big up Eagle-Eyed Football, live and direct, Selhurst Park for Fight Night. Not every day you get to say that, is it? We are here for Riakporhe versus Billam-Smith, and wow, Selhurst Park is hot. Is hosting the boxing. Since when? But yeah, we are here live for this. I'm looking forward to this. I'm reckoning this is gonna go the distance, but hey ho, we'll see. We'll enjoy it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, just look out for all the footage from Eagle-Eyed Football for the boxing. What is this?
No, this is not a fan cam. We are here for the big fight today between Riakporhe and Billam-Smith. Exciting times. The fact that Selhurst Park is now converting to a boxing arena, but we're here to support our guy, and we're looking forward to it. This is a vlog, so we will try and capture as much of the fights that we have this evening as possible. And you'll hear the force from myself, NICKY, JC, Chairman, who are also down here for the fight. Well, without further ado, enjoy. We know this is the boxing vlog, but we cannot do a vlog without a JC food review.
First things first. We're in Morley's, but we're eating favourite chicken.
You need to leave!
Gangster.
Real bad. So, we asked Bossman for wings and a burger, but he gave us chips for free. I would do a chip review.
Oh my god! What is that?
But they're dead. So, back in the box. In here we've got some wings. I've already had 2 of them, but you know, they're decent, you know, they're crunching outside, fluffy on the inside. First bite. They're decent, you know. I can't lie to you, they're actually decent. A little bit spicy, but my skin colour is this. So it makes sense. Bossman's burger. Bossman's burger sauce. Pause. Shout out Will. Dead. And then finally, we have got the fillet burger. First time opening it as well. The assembly, as you can see, is not on point. There's more bun than chicken. Pause. It's falling apart as well, but you know, if it looks bad, it will taste good. The epitome of mid. That's the food review. Favourites, 2.5 out of 5.
We're here inside Selhurst Park, obviously awaiting the next fight, which will be Francesca Hennessy versus Dorota Norak. Well,
It's raining.
it is raining. It is raining. But you know, obviously the main event is obviously Riakporhe fighting at. It's a home game.
Yeah, it is.
Home crowd attendance is obviously going to build up and fill up quickly. There's quite a few people here considering it's undercard. But JC, how are we feeling about Riakporhe tonight?
The beer is in. Like I said from when I went last time, I was so far gone, I don't know how I got home. Because just going and getting more drinks after every single fight. But you know what, I enjoyed it, man. It's going to be a good fight at the main event. The other guy's only lost once in his whole career, and that was to Riakporhe. Riakporhe's great power puncher, but we don't know what his gas tank's like. To be honest, I don't really watch that much boxing, but when the boxing's on, I will watch the main fights, but not really everyone. But Riakporhe's got the Palace fans on side. There are some people that still think he's a Millwall fan for that one image, but you know, he's cleared that one up, and he's clearly chosen the better of the 2 clubs. So, hope he wins. Home crowd. He's going to walk out to Gladlover, and it's going to ring around Selhurst Park again.
No, absolutely. And Nicky, let's just talk about Selhurst Park. Like, I mean,
Look at that.
What they've managed to do, you know, to a footballing stadium is absolutely incredible. Talk about what you see, what it feels like.
It's so weird seeing the pitch covered. It's so weird seeing like seats where the pitch is. It's weird for me. But the setup is what they can make it to be. They can't really do much else. But yeah, stage is good. But I just feel sorry for anyone out there in the rain. Whereas we're here under the main stand, nice and dry, drinks in hand.
No, absolutely. Listen, it's going to be an incredible evening of boxing, and hey, maybe Selhurst Park can hold more than just a Riakporhe fight in the future.
This is the hope, obviously. New stand being built, the future of Selhurst Park is like the sky's the limit. This is only just like this. I think is the taster event of what.
The thing is, though, the sky's the limit, but the sky is also raining, so this is probably going to put a little bit of a downer on the event. But for us, who's undercover, I'm not going to big up the Arthur stand because it's awful here. Can't sit down, but I hope it's a good event.
No, absolutely. Keep it locked. Well, it's finished at Selhurst Park, and unfortunately Richard Riakporhe was unsuccessful in gaining that cruiserweight belt from Chris Billam-Smith, and all in all, I think he's going to be very disappointed with his performance. He couldn't get any of his power punches out, a lot of clinching. I just think he just couldn't get by Billam-Smith's natural technical ability. Nicky?
Great ring craft shown by Billam-Smith, I think. Knew how to really just get rid of that power from Riakporhe. So as you said, you know, just clinching up just takes all of Riakporhe's power out of the fights.
I don't know, it sounds like a very basic question, JC, but what could he have done better?
I think his targeting was all wrong, really. I feel like he had a few good body shots and then ruined that good work by headhunting again. Billam-Smith had a very predictable way of evading, down right, down straight, and really, if he didn't just go headhunting all day, he could have hit the body. If his targeting was a little bit better, he would have done better, I think. But I think that he was also, his distancing was all wrong as well. his distancing was all wrong. He tried to lean into every punch, and every time he tried to lean in, he kept getting caught. And obviously, if you lean in, you're losing all your power as well. The only way you get power is you twist on yourself. You don't pause. But the only way you get power when fighting combat sport is you have to twist. And he was just leaning, and you just leave yourself exposed. And you know, I don't know whether it's a thing of Riakporhe wasn't good enough to beat him, because there were some times where he rocked him, and if he kept going, then you know, he would have knocked him out. But Billam-Smith was good enough and smart enough to clench in those situations. You know, spit his mouth guard out, for example, when he was on the ropes. Obviously, it's a bit of a cheap tactic, but it's still a method to win, though, isn't it? So I think there's a lot of things that Riakporhe could have done, but I think the main takeaway from this is that it was a great event at SELHURST Park. I think I do hope that other stuff like this happens again. I hope that Riakporhe does fight here again, but the one thing I do hope for Riakporhe is that he gets a different coach. I think his coach should have highlighted these very basic things that he should have changed to then make a different outcome to this fight, but unfortunately that wasn't the case today.
Yeah, I must say for Billam-Smith, he's obviously, yes, he's the champion, but he's coming to a territory that
It was hostile. It was hostile
literally
territory.
booze everywhere, and I think from the fourth round onwards, it was quiet.
Yeah.
Because he just nullified everything Riakporhe had, and Riakporhe had zero answers to it. As JC mentioned a few times, he did catch him, but couldn't capitalise because Billam-Smith was just it was clever.
Yeah.
He boxed clever.
It was a professional performance.
Yeah.
Very much.
Obviously, it's going to raise questions. Was it the SELHURST nerves? What we don't know. We're never going to know, and it'll be interesting to hear from both fighters at the
I'm sure
end.
it's probably the biggest crowd that both of them have ever fought in as well, because even though SELHURST looked a little bit empty, I guarantee you there's still 10,000-15,000 people there, so it's a huge crowd for a boxing event, which isn't a headliner like AJ or Wilder.
Final thing before we wrap up, do you think there will be a third fight? Because it's 1-1. Do you think there will be a third fight at Bournemouth?
Well, Billam-Smith's already fought at the Vitality. Could be. It could be, but I reckon that they'll probably take this to Wembley.
Yeah, Wembley Arena, the stadium, they're not going to sell out that stadium.
Everyone knows what I mean.
I don't think that they will fight at Bournemouth, because they've done it before, and I think it was hard for them to get a good attendance there because of the location and, you know, the size of the stadium. But, you know, neutral venue, Wembley Arena.
Well, this was our first ever vlog for boxing anyway. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, don't care, it's boxing, but up the palace.
3 points again, LA.